OpenAI just made one of its most controversial announcements yet. ChatGPT will soon be able to generate erotica for verified adults. That's right, the same company that brought us AI tutors, business assistants, and study companions is now stepping into the world of adult content. Some call it a bold step toward freedom and human authenticity. Others call it reckless, dangerous, and a sign that we're letting machines cross boundaries meant only for people. So, what exactly has OpenAI done? And why now? And what does this mean for the future of artificial intelligence and human relationships with it? Let's break it down. Simply. In October 2025, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman confirmed what many never expected to hear. Starting this December, ChatGPT will allow erotica, but only for verified adult users. According to OpenAI, this is part of a broader update designed to treat adults like adults. That means if you're over 18 and opt in, ChatGPT may soon respond to more personal, emotional, or even sexual prompts, within certain limits. Altman explained that OpenAI doesn't want to be the moral police. Instead, the company says it's building systems that let people decide for themselves how they want to use AI, provided it's safe, consensual, and age-appropriate. It's a stunning reversal from the strict policies of the past, when ChatGPT would instantly shut down any conversation, even remotely touching adult themes. So why the sudden change? In truth, it's not so sudden. OpenAI has been quietly evolving its content policy since early 2025, moving away from blanket bans toward a more nuanced approach, allowing creative, artistic, or emotional expression where appropriate. There's also massive user demand. Many users have turned to AI not just for productivity, but for companionship, therapy, or emotional support. And across the internet, entire industries of romance bots and AI companions have exploded, offering flirty, sometimes intimate experiences that OpenAI historically refused to provide. Competitors like Replica, Character.ai, and even smaller indie startups have built huge audiences around this kind of content. So OpenAI's move isn't just philosophical, it's strategic. By allowing verified adults to access erotic or emotional interactions, OpenAI hopes to reclaim a market that's already thriving elsewhere. But there's more to it than market share. The company insists that with better moderation, improved detection of mental health risks, and robust age verification tools, it can finally balance freedom with safety. Essentially, OpenAI thinks it can let grown-ups be grown-ups, without putting anyone in harm's way. Of course, this kind of freedom doesn't come without complexity. OpenAI's engineers are reportedly building an age-gating system that will use document verification and behavioral signals to confirm users' ages. Only verified adults will have access to what the company calls mature content mode. Once activated, ChatGPT's responses could include adult-themed creative writing, romantic dialogue, or personalized role play, all within boundaries that exclude illegal, non-consensual, or exploitative content. The AI won't produce anything involving minors, violence, or coercion. And OpenAI says every interaction will still be moderated, both automatically and in some cases by human review. In short, the goal isn't to turn ChatGPT into an adult entertainment bot. It's to create a system where consenting adults can explore intimacy, creativity, and human emotion through AI, responsibly. Still, many experts are skeptical. How accurate can AI really be at distinguishing healthy interactions from harmful ones? And how do you guarantee privacy when conversations become deeply personal, or even sexual? These are tough questions with no simple answers. This move by OpenAI sits at the center of a much bigger debate. Should artificial intelligence be allowed to simulate intimacy? Some say absolutely yes. They argue that human desire, affection, and creativity shouldn't be censored, and that for many people, AI offers comfort, companionship, or an outlet for self-expression. For those who are lonely, socially anxious, or living with disabilities, an AI companion can be a lifeline, not a threat. But others see danger in blurring the line between real relationships and artificial ones. Psychologists warn that erotic AI could reinforce unrealistic expectations, distort emotional development, or lead users to prefer artificial affection over human connection. And from a moral standpoint, critics ask, if machines can now participate in erotic experiences, what does that say about us? Are we enhancing humanity or replacing it? Even some investors are uneasy. Billionaire Mark Cuban recently criticized the decision, saying OpenAI risks damaging its credibility by diving into AI erotica instead of focusing on education, research, and productivity. But others argue the opposite, that real progress means allowing adults to explore every facet of human emotion, not just the convenient ones. OpenAI insists it's taking safety seriously. Their policies explicitly ban anything involving minors, coercion, violence, or non-consensual sexual content. There's also a system to detect potential emotional distress in users, an AI layer that can pause or redirect the conversation if it senses danger or manipulation. This level of ethical programming is complex, but it's part of a larger trend. As AI becomes more human-like, companies are realizing that safety isn't just about stopping bad code, it's about understanding human psychology. But critics worry that even with guardrails, there's no way to prevent leaks, screenshots, or abuse. Age verification systems can be bypassed, and sensitive content could easily resurface outside OpenAI's ecosystem. And there's a deeper fear that once AI learns to mimic erotic expression, it could be used to generate deepfake pornography or even impersonate real people without consent. These are not theoretical risks. They're real challenges that demand transparency and accountability. At its core, OpenAI's decision isn't just about adult content. It's about redefining what AI is allowed to be. For years, large language models were designed to be helpful, harmless, and honest, avoiding anything that might cause discomfort. But as AI grows more capable and more personal, the boundaries between assistant, companion, and creative partner are beginning to blur. This new policy reflects a shift in philosophy, that artificial intelligence should serve all aspects of human life, not just work and study, but emotion, imagination, and even desire. It's a recognition that AI isn't just a tool anymore. It's becoming part of the human experience. Still, that raises an uncomfortable question. Are we ready for AI that loves, flirts, or fantasizes? Or are we opening a door that humanity won't easily close? OpenAI says the adult-verified erotica feature will roll out in December 2025, after testing safety systems and refining its moderation models. The company promises it will be opt-in, transparent, and fully accountable. If successful, this could mark the beginning of a new era in human-AI relationships, one where machines understand not just logic, but emotion. But if it goes wrong, the backlash could be enormous, from regulators, parents, and ethicists worldwide. Like so many things in AI, it comes down to balance: freedom versus protection, expression versus exploitation. Can we trust AI with our most private emotions? And should we even want to? As OpenAI steps into the most intimate corners of human experience, one thing becomes clear. Artificial intelligence isn't just changing how we work, it's changing how we feel. Whether that future becomes a story of empowerment or a warning of dependency depends entirely on how wisely we draw the line between human and machine. So, what do you think? Is this progress a step toward mature, open-minded technology? Or are we crossing an ethical line we may regret later? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into how AI is reshaping society, freedom, and the human experience, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Because this is the future. Explained simply,